split or called off engagement to Saturday Night Live comedian Big Teeth Pete Davidson here. Look at them teeth. I know he was chomping her just like a damn rat. All the Nene League's teeth people out there better not catch no attitude with me. I'm just telling you what it is. She can't be on the other team. She gonna eat some shit and swallow it. Giving them teeth. Look at teeth. Look at Pete and Nene. Look, big teeth. Now, I know y'all probably knew just like I knew that this shit with these children, okay, that's the southern dialect for children, okay, was playing house, coating, and wasn't gonna make it past the 5 months. And everybody is talking about this disaster that was waiting to happen and knew that this shit was gonna end the same way it's ending now. They trying to keep it under wraps. They don't want nobody to know that they done split because everybody already predicted that they little young asses wasn't gonna make it anyway. Too many issues in the mix, and we're gonna explain that in a minute. But the media and nobody don't want to tell you exactly why these children didn't make it, okay? They can have all the damn money in the world, but if you still a child, use a damn child. Ain't nothing gonna damn change. But I'm gonna break it down for you. Hold on. Now, nobody want to tell you the real reason why they split, and a lot of people saying that it has to do with Ariana Grande's ex, Mac Miller, rest his soul, but he died doing what he loved doing. Smoking crack. I knew plenty of people growing up in my neighborhood that love to do that shit, and don't you dare try to come in between them and what they do and make a living off of, okay? I know my people done bought plenty of steaks and dresses from a crackhead trying to feed what it is they have. A crackhead is a crackhead, whether you got money or not, okay? But rest his soul. Now, nobody want to explain what really happened, okay? They want to save it for Ayana, aka Rhonda Mitchell from the 11th Street Project. Rhonda sits out on a brick or a bucket, okay, smoking the long menthols. I explained this to you before, and a lot of y'all got in y'all damn feelings. Ayana spent most of her years in the projects, life coaching people in the projects, and the only way that she got out the project and was able to get a show, she had to come clean and apologize for disrespecting Oprah. They talked about that shit on the show. I get it, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm happy she made it out, but you can't tell me how to do shit with my life if you didn't know how to do shit with yours. I got a few girls that I know personally right now trying to give me advice, but they ass ain't figured out how to get off Section 8. I'm just keeping it real, okay? You can't offer me nothing until you show me with your own actions what to do. But they're saving this particular story for Ayana, aka Rhonda Mitchell, so she can sit outside on a brick, on a bucket, unwinding this shit, because everybody knows that pop culture gossip is the way to go. So they're saving Ariana and Pete Davidson for either the Hollywood medium or Rhonda Mitchell, aka Ayana. But I'm just gonna let you know what in the hell is going on, so when the show comes, y'all will be like, Tasha, you know what? You already done told us this shit. Or if you grown enough, you know what in the hell went down. Now, let me tell you what went down, okay? Before Rhonda get the story. Rhonda need them damn ratings. So do I. So shit, let me go ahead and let you know. All right, so you got these 3 children here, okay? Mac Miller, Ariana Grande, and Big T Pete Davidson. He got his teeth from Nene Leakes' doctor. Now, she was in a relationship with Mac Miller for 2 years, and the entire 2 years, he was high, okay? So she didn't really know if he was really in a relationship with her, because the only person he was in a relationship with was the shit that he was doing. Let's just keep it real. I'm just putting it all out there, okay? Since our kids want to follow these people and they put drugs and they doing cocaine and drinking lean and the music, and they got them at these parties doing the same shit because they figure that this is the way of life. I don't give a shit if you're here or dead. I'm gonna call the shit for what it is. I don't care. That ain't no shit to glorify, and I ain't about to glorify it, okay? So they can say whatever they want to say about Tasha being insensitive to this. No, I'm just letting you know what in the fuck it is. So Ariana here was in a relationship with a bad boy. She's the good girl. She's the Disney star. She grew up doing all the good shows, trying to tell kids and educate kids on how to be kids, but yet she had a craving for the bad boys because her little young ass is codependent, okay? Meaning this little girl here, being a child, hasn't realized that when you have a pattern of dating crackheads, you move from one crackhead to the other, because Big T Pete here had a problem too. But you feel that if you stay in a relationship, you can somehow help them because you want to feel needed. You're craving something that you're not getting in your life because you're on TV and everybody thinks that you got your shit together. So she ends up hiding her shit inside of somebody like Mac Miller. But after 2 years of him getting high and her not being able to grab his attention over the drugs, she ends up breaking up with him and moves on to another relationship, the same relationship. The only difference is his teeth is bigger and he munches better, but it's the same characteristics. He got issues, supposedly a borderline personality disorder. He has drug problems. He suffers from depression and extreme highs and lows, but it seemed to find refuge in Ariana Grande because she has the spirit that he needs whenever he's out of control due to his mental illness and the drugs he's taking on top of that, the prescription drugs and the regular drugs. I'm just telling you what these folks already done put out there. So now you got this codependent little girl who's been sheltered her entire life, but she sees somebody who she feel needs her, so she gravitates to that, thinking that it's gonna help her to become a better person. It's the same mentality when you want to go out and help people who are hungry, but you don't want to help yourself. It's like you giving the church your last $10, but your lights is off. It's the same shit. You got to do first for yourself before you could tell somebody else what to do. Right, Ayana? I'm sorry, Rhonda? Right. Okay. She can do that now. She got a deal. Okay? She got a deal. All right? You can't change nobody else's mentality if your shit ain't right. Now, I know I'm getting a little too deep for y'all. I'm just trying to save y'all the episode when y'all see it. Now, or you see Ariana trying to contact Mac Miller, her ex-boyfriend, through the Hollywood media to tell him, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you because she has a codependent spirit. I'm probably a little too deep for y'all, but let me keep going now. I ain't done yet. So you got this little girl who moves from one codependent relationship to another, and during that 1 month that she was single, during that transition when she moved from Mac Miller to Big Teeth Pete Davidson, sitting by herself alone just ate her little ass up. She's young, she got all this money, she doesn't know what in the hell she wants to do. Everybody thinks she has her shit together, but she cannot stand being alone with herself. There's a lot of people like this, okay? So then they end up gravitating to the first person that tells them they pretty and that they have a lot to offer the world. Then she ends up falling for the shits. A lot of women out here like, nah, doing that shit. She ends up falling for the shit, ends up being engaged to a person who has borderline personality disorder, who suffers from extreme highs and lows, mood swings. He don't know who he is from moment to moment. But he tries to smoke a little weed in order to balance him out, but she don't know if it was him or the borderline personality disorder proposing to her. But because she has a lot to offer, money, beauty, sex, ass, she says, you know what, I can help him if he can't help him because I don't have time to help myself and I should be grateful at everything that I've been given. So I'll just put what I've been given into somebody else thinking that it's gonna help him, but really, she's seeking refuge too. It's called codependency, y'all. The same people who I just said hate to be alone with themselves. They can't go to the movies alone. They can't go eat at restaurants alone because they hate dealing with themselves, because when you buy yourself, you are forced to focus on yourself, and then you're gonna see some shit that you really don't like. So instead, you end up linking up, okay, or falling in so-called love, okay, with somebody who got bigger issues than you, so you ain't got to focus on the shit at hand, okay? But everybody knows what this is, but like I said, since Hollywood just want to mock the little girl and everybody involved here that's on the dope because they can't handle the schedules and the shit that's given to them, they feed them dope dealers as opposed to introducing them to therapists and meditation experts and shit like this. This is what you got, a person who just repeats, end up going from one relationship to the other, but it just looks different on the outside, but it's the same shit because she's trying to cover up her shit on the inside, okay? So everybody's wondering why this relationship didn't last and why we knew these children weren't gonna make it. I already knew that. I was just waiting on the opportunity to make the damn video, so here it go, okay? Y'all ain't got to have cable to get this shit, just the internet. You ain't got to wait on Rhonda smoking the Newport Slims. Explain their ass. So honestly, now that Ariana has faced something tragic like this, okay? Being that somebody that she thought she could fix has decided he didn't want to be here anymore, and she probably is right now somewhere about to have a mental breakdown just like Selena Gomez, because she's gonna have to face some shit that she was trying to cover up and put and tuck under these men problems, knowing that they already had problems of their own and they couldn't take on no extra shit, because this is what ends up happening. You have a Mac Miller here, okay? Rest his soul. But I'm just keeping it all the way 100. I know a lot of people gonna go off in the comments. What in the fuck are you talking about? I'm letting you know what in the hell it is, okay? So I do not like seeing children exploited in this kind of manner. But if we're gonna exploit them, we might as well tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so that our children that look up to these kids and they singing about smoking and drinking purple drink and cocaine, they know and understand what comes with this shit, okay? Just because you got a sexy, beautiful little 23-year-old who preaches die and preaches with risk their reputation just to fill on a titty because they sent that little girl in there dressed inappropriate to a church and to a funeral, knowing damn well if she was down here at Mount Zion Baptist, they would have turned that little girl around, or they would have gave her a scarf to put on her leg so they wouldn't see or fall for the superstar that she is, or sell the sex appeal that she's been trained to give off spiritually, so that people will see her as a goddamn commodity. Now, I know I was a little too deep for y'all on this video, but I just could not sit here and just watch these people exploit these children who have had problems because their parents and everybody around them don't give a shit about nothing but that damn dollar, okay? That's why I won't let my daughter in Hollywood. I'm telling you, my daughter is extremely talented, but when she turns 18, she can do what in the hell she wants to do with her life. But as long as she's under my roof, her ass gonna do what I tell her. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna learn how to make yourself happy. You're gonna learn how to deal with problems, and you're gonna know that to every problem, there's a solution. So I need to raise my child before the media in the world raise them. And that's what we got here with these 3 children, okay? Formerly pronounced children. Now I gotta go. Woo! Hot. That shit. Anywho, before I go, okay, and tell you what I'm drinking, because I'm drinking a very smooth, delicious, and cherry-flavored wine, okay? I personally am partnered with the Tasting Room, and I highly recommend that you try this, because this gives a newbie who's new to wine an opportunity to try out wines from all over the world that you probably wouldn't have tried, because 1, they may have been too expensive, and 2, you may be afraid to try out different wines, okay? It don't hurt to try different shit. That's how you elevate in life. And so for $9.95, you're gonna visit the link that I'm gonna provide below this video, as well as in the description box as well. They're gonna ask you 3 simple questions about what you like, and then they're gonna curate 6 different bottles of wine from all over the world, specifically cater to your tasting profile, all for $9.95, okay? You cannot beat this, but please, if it's something that you don't like, please cancel within 30 days, because you are entering into a membership. I'm not gonna sing no shit that I don't have personally, okay? I got wine coming straight to my door. Damn, this shit won't close. Okay, all right. Trying to be all smooth with this shit. Now, for those of y'all that are wondering what I'm personally drinking, I am drinking the Z4 Sangiovese. I introduced this on Fuckery Friday because I finally got the wine back in my system, because you know I was detoxing, but I missed my red wine, okay? And in this wine, you honestly taste soft tannins with some soft, ripened cherries, okay, on the palate. And I love this wine, and honestly, it's gonna take the second sip for you to feel it. And this will honestly, hold on, complement any sort of dish, whether a salad, being it fish or beef, okay? I don't eat that shit, but I used to. And I know that this wine will help to bring out the flavors in the steak. It's like you eating a cherry off the turkey, or you got a cherry flavored steak. A lot of y'all ain't had that before. You marinate the steak in cherry juices and pineapple juices and shit. The Z4 Sangiovese. And I got this wine all for, I believe, around $9. Don't quote me, but I will put the link below so that you can purchase this for yourself, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, okay? If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. Please set your alarm clocks, okay? We got some new segments we're rolling in. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. is happy hour. You send in your questions. I give my raw, most sincere answer, okay? Don't get in your feelings when I read your ass. I just had one girl get in her feelings last week because I kept it all the way 100 with y'all. If y'all fuck up too, I'm reading you too, all right? So send in your questions via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and I'll let you know personally if your question is selected on the channel. Please make sure that the question is within paragraph form. Please don't send me no 5 damn paragraphs because I can't read all that shit. If you want to explain something that deep, please feel free to send me an email saying that you want your voice on camera, but we can still keep your identity protected, okay? So you can tell your story, I'll change your name, I'll distort your voice, but we'll still be able to offer you some sound advice on this channel, okay? Happy hour every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. And don't forget to set your alarm clocks for Fuckery Friday every 7 p.m. where we unwind all of the fuckery that we missed during the week, okay? Real quick, please follow me on Instagram at the Wine Blogger Lady. The link is below in the description box. Both of my Instagrams got canceled. This is my second one, but I'm on my third one, and it's in the process of getting verified, okay? So if you were following me on IG, please follow me at the Wine Blogger Lady. The link is also below in the description box as well as in the comments, okay? And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.